Alrighty, so day 2 of our adventure to get to Puerto Vallarta. It's about 9:30 in the morning. Grace is up this time, making some coffee. I'm about to lift the main, lift the anchor. Not seeing much in the way of wind, like 2 knots, so that's probably a good sign for us. Let's get this thing over with.
Today, we're setting sail for Puerto Vallarta, about 40 miles north of here. We dropped the hook in our current spot yesterday night after a very rough passage with 30 knots on the nose and a nasty sea state. We are headed to Puerto Vallarta to stage for our upcoming Pacific crossing. The wind angle to exit Mexico is much better than Barra Navidad, where we left, and is a major hub for sailors also preparing to cross. There are tons of hardware and marine stores, plus loads of information being exchanged. We'll be attending seminars and working together with our fellow sailors towards our collective goal, a successful Pacific crossing and cruising beyond in French Polynesia. This point that we're trying to round today is notoriously bad.
Cabo Corrientes, there's a lot of water. I mean, Corrientes means current in Spanish, a lot of water moving. It's also like a tall mountaintop and the wind accelerates down that. So those 2 factors make it like a notoriously rough thing to round. So we're just aiming to get around it and into the bay.
We just decided to punch up our speed a little bit. Basically, everything happened many hours earlier than it was supposed to yesterday. So I'm a little traumatized from that, and today the wind is also supposed to get much greater after noon, and it's 10 a.m. So we're not that far from this point. We're probably like 13 miles, but we really don't want to mess around, and we can see this point from here. It's like right there.
There's like a huge storm off Hawaii, so some of the swells we're seeing are coming from the west, like a storm way offshore. So at some points yesterday we were just seeing massive, tall, but very long, like, I don't know, like half football field size. But we're seeing that up against the beach, we're seeing the water shoot up. So there's a lot of things going on here today. We just want to get into the Banderas Bay.
I keep telling myself that this was a really great sea trial. We couldn't have asked for a better sea trial before crossing the Pacific, so yeah.
We've done upwind, we've done downwind, we can all in like 30 knots plus, so.
Right, so. Okay, well, here we go.
Small world, Calico skies, 7-4. Do you copy?
Calico, small world, 7-4.
Hey Greg, how's it going there, man?
Morning.
How was the remainder of the night last night?
Oh, pretty brutal night.
Oh man, yeah, sorry to hear that. It wasn't the best anchorage, but we did sleep.
The last script I saw showed that it was going to be laid down until the afternoon, so y'all should have a good rounding.
All right, cool, man. Well, we'll catch up with you in La Cruz. You're probably 3 hours ahead of us or so. I know we had an aggressive push, but it was a decision point. Like, I did think about turning around, but we would have had to go 40 miles back in that sea states too. Like, you know, it would be easier downwind, but we were kind of in control. Like, there's a couple times where like the prop actually cavitated because the boat was slowed down so much, but we generally had steerage and everything, so we just had to push through it. But they went way out and way in, so yeah. Brutal.
Well, I'm just glad that they're okay. I was really worried about them. They don't have Starlink, so
Hard to keep in touch.
yeah. And it's funny now that we have Starlink, even though we didn't have it for most of our cruising life, you know, we've just like completely adapted to it, and not being able to communicate is just, I mean, they do have a sat phone, it's just that ours isn't turned on right now. So yeah, it just like, yeah, not being able to communicate.
Weird.
Oh, we can text them?
We can't text, we only have Starlink.
No, we can't, right? Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could email them.
We will be turning on our sat phone for the crossing. But yeah, it's just wild that Starlink has changed so much.
Fishing pot, so hoping maybe we can get something. Alright.
Well, that is the point. You can see the lighthouse.
Crazy waves breaking.
Yeah, and crazy waves breaking. We don't have the zoom lens on right now, but I think you can see it here. So Cabo Corrientes.
Cabo Corrientes, exactly.
And the sea state has actually, I'm gonna say, come down from when we left.
It's not as sloppy, it's more rolly.
No, it's really straight. There's some, like, definitely some waves, but nothing compared to yesterday, not even in the vicinity. So this is what I would call an ideal rounding weather, rounding of the Cape weather.
Yeah, I think so. A big long period swell coming in, but besides that.
Yeah. Wow, massive wave break. So glad this is going well.
Next time we go around Cabo Corrientes, we'll be going way that way.
Yeah.
Heading across.
Is it light?
How's the fish on there?
Oh, nice. What is that?
Hey, get over here, fish. Good big.
Good tuna?
I think it's a nice one.
What kind of tuna?
I think it's a nice tuna.
Yeah?
I think so, it's not a skipjack. There,
Well, when we were trying to ID this fish, it got off.
it's fine.
But we're pretty sure it was a bonito, which is not good eating. So that one. So yeah, we're okay with him going back.
I mean, he's spicy enough to get back, which is good.
I can't believe he got out of both lures.
I know, he's hooked twice. We're gonna go sail now for a little bit. We can go zero out. Why not? We have 11 miles left. Yeah. That's kind of nuts. We had different experiences. Whatever. So we are in La Cruz finally. It's been a couple days recovering from that crazy passage up here, but we made it, and it's been good so far. We attended a safety at sea kind of seminar yesterday on worst case scenarios, such as losing the rig, losing the rudder. We'll walk you guys through that a little later. It was a lot of things we knew, but it was still thought-provoking, and it just makes it a more organized approach to some of these situations that you could find yourself in. But anyhow, La Cruz is great so far. We've run into a lot of friends here, both old and new. Brady is here, which we've run into a couple times in Sea Cortez now, but it's always good to see him. And he introduced us to some new friends, Ruth and Garrett on Salt and Tar. And they are another YouTube channel, and they built this pirate ship out of wood. It's pretty crazy. So all of us decided to go for a little sail today on the pirate ship. So it's like 30,000 pounds of wood, and it's only 35 feet. So it's like an absolute beast of a boat. And it's very traditional, all traditional rigging. So I'm kind of stoked to get on this boat and see what it's all about. And that's what we're doing. So we're going with Brady and Blue. We're going with their crew from their charter business, and then Ben and Allie are coming. And yeah. There's also, I don't know what we're doing going on a 30,000 pound boat and 7 knots wind, 5 knots of wind. So. Oh well, we'll check out the rigging.
There's a lot of whales in Banderas Bay where we are, and so we might see a humpback.
You never know.
Never know.
We brought the drone. Gonna bring some beers. And some ice.
Tomorrow we're gonna get back to our Pacific prep, right?
Sure. Today's Friday. It's a weekend, baby. Look at this thing.
Yeah, like old school pirate ship.
What a pirate ship.
Man, I can't believe you guys built this boat. Yeah. It's freaking awesome. So this is Ruth from Salt and Tar. This is Michael, who's on board Lentica for the week, and Shannon. There's Brady. What do you think, honey?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I know you
I
want
want a pirate ship.
Yeah, you want to. I love pirate ships.
Yes. I don't know if I want the maintenance, but have you seen Arctic?
Hi.
Yeah. What's that?
Hey guys.
When we got back here, I'm like, oh shit, it didn't even feel that late. I know.
It smells really good when you're cutting into it.
You built this with your hands?
Yeah.
From scratch? Cool, I didn't know that.
This is an old hot tub, a Western Red Cedar hot
This
tub.
is beautiful.
And,
Redwood.
Old girl.
yeah, redwood. It was in her parents' backyard actually, and it was old and kind of rotten, and it was built into the deck. And I was like, hey, like if I can take that hot tub and take the wood, I'll like pull it out and redeck over so you can have a usable deck, and so win-win. And just sawed it up, but it's got all these cool patinas in it from years of being a hot tub.
I love these ports. They're so cool. Those tiles, we ordered them from Mexico, but that was like one of the first homey things that we installed.
Thanks for taking us out today.
No problem.
Alright, you're good.
Got it, Michael.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where you leave it?
Yeah.
Nice.
I love this boat.
Yeah, so this thing was built in a workboat design. So this would be like the fish hold where the cabin is.
Wow.
You better be sore. And then keep on sailing with plenty of weight on it.
It's just like, it smells so good. I love it. And the motion is so different. It's very slow and gentle. We haven't even obviously moved yet, and I'm already like, wow, this is just such a different experience. So very cool. And the breeze has picked up, so.
It's a fun day, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. We're gonna head up into the wind and then probably fairway up on port tack. So let's loose the starboard running back. All the way loose?
Or just like let her run?
She'll work her way out, but as long as it's not in the cleat.
This really is like one of those.
All right. Then
Sunset
we're gonna want to
cruising.
take
I
the
know.
preventers off,
It's like a pirate ship.
and then you just moving forward and just up.
character. That's the
We gotta get rid of
move.
Captain Fat right now. That pirate hat, drinking rum through his foot.
All right, Bill, you want to take that coil off the seat there and just drop it on deck?
Okay.
What happened to our dry bag, guys?
And they have like laying pins instead of like clutches.
Ah, she's a good wench.
That's right.
Engine just went off, and we are sailing.
High highs and slow slows.
So Ben is afraid of heights, and now he's up at the top of the mast.
I'm not afraid of heights.
Everyone's just climbing the rigging for some reason.
We're just checking it out. We're gonna